Welcome to the third episode of My Life, My Choice. My name is Ashley Kim and I'm the National Coordinator of Together for Choice. Today, we are going to talk about employment for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2019, only 19.3% of persons with a disability were employed. This is exactly why so many non-for-profit organizations and families continue to work together to create job opportunities for people with a disability. However, the disability community is very divided when it comes to this topic. For this reason, I've asked 3 self-advocates to share their real-life stories and help us understand the importance of choice in employment. I'm joined by Casey, Deb, and Michelle. Casey lives and works at Misericordia in Chicago, Illinois, and Deb and Michelle live and work at the Baddour Center in Senatobia, Mississippi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Michelle, Deb, and Casey. Michelle and Deb, you're joining us from Mississippi, and Casey is joining us from Chicago, Illinois, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So
Windy
we
city.
are national.
It sounds like really fancy.
What's the best job you've ever had?
Well, I think my best job at Misericordia, where I live, is the sweet shop in Glenview. I do the register, so I practice my math skills, and it's kind of like a gift shop, half bakery. So we sell like all bakery goods from our bakery from here from Ms. There's a bakery packaging, and we send all the bakery stuff from here to the Glenview shop to sell.
So Michelle and Deb, what were your best jobs?
I started a new job outside the door, and it's called Prime Manufacturing. What I do is I help file I do the coffee. They have a little coffee maker that I put stuff in for them, and I clean a little bit. I do various things there.
That's wonderful. Well, how about Michelle?
Mine is Royal Cup. It's you have six cups, 6 creamers, all the stuff that goes into cups for pilots. They go 6, and then 3 of the pilots have them going, and 3 have them coming back.
Can you tell me about other jobs that you have, Casey?
Yes, I work at the Greenhouse Inn. I'm a waitress, and it's a restaurant. It's really, really nice. So let's see. It's a really good fancy restaurant. It's like kind of casual. You can wear whatever you want. I usually go straight to the customers. I ask what they want, and they'll fill it out on a piece of paper. I usually take the orders, bring them up, and then I bring the food right to them. And then after I bring the food to them, I go to my next table. I also work at the bakery packaging and coffee packaging on Mondays.
So how about Michelle and Deb?
On campus, I work 4 days a week. It's the various jobs. Right now, the job that we're doing is called Jugs. And what the Jugs is it's labels that we put on the jugs, and it's hand sanitizer. So, yeah, we're just putting on the labels, and then we put them in the bag, and there's like 56 of them.
Have you worked in other places before Misericordia for Casey and Baddour Center for Michelle and Deb?
I have.
Okay, so Michelle, can you tell us about that?
I've worked at Dairy Queen. I've worked at a communications graphics. I've worked at a nursing home. I've worked at a dry cleaners.
Okay, so what was your experience like, and can you compare your experience?
Well, I did all that when I was younger, and then coming to Baddour, it's a different feeling. I would like to work at Baddour because I have friends that I work with, and I'm more comfortable working at Baddour.
I like working outside Baddour, but I also like working at Baddour. It's given me a lot of different jobs. It's given me a lot of confidence.
I used to work at an Irish store where I used to live in Denville, New Jersey. It's more like St. Patrick's Day store. It's really, really fun. So it's kind of like my experience here at Ms., where I work at the sweet shop. I would help with the register at the Irish store, and I'll do like prices and helping selling all the communion dresses and stuff. And I also used to work at a St. Clair's hospital, which is a food service job, and I got paid for it. That was really fun. So we would have to like line up all different trays and set up all the food stuff for all the residents that lived there, and then we would like bring it right to them.
Okay. Well, so why did you choose to live and work at Misericordia, Casey?
Well, when I was growing up, we've been moving like everywhere when I was really little. We came from where I was born, Connecticut, and then we went back to Chicago because that's where my dad is from. And we really love Chicago because that's where our family is from. So we lived in Denver, New Jersey for at least 20 years. And my parents had this idea that I should live at Misericordia because they want me to observe here, which I did, which was really, really nice. I met really good friends here. They're really nice. And I was so excited that I came here. And then when I lived here for 4 years, met all these people. They're so nice to me, and I'm really nice to them back. Let's just say I love working with all my friends. I work in different workplaces like art. I volunteer. I work at the sweet shop and the greenhouse and the bakery, packaging, coffee packaging, and I also do Heartbreakers too.
Oh, wow.
Which is a really big dance group that we do here at Misericordia.
What do you like about working and living at Misericordia and Baddour Center?
I love working here because it's fun. It relaxes me when I do art. So my favorite thing I like to do here is color mandalas, which kind of helps me to relax, calm myself down and everything.
Casey, I think you mentioned to me the other day when we were talking, but you forgot about another one of your jobs is actually selling art. It's not something
selling art too. Yeah, for the arsenal.
So
I
Casey,
sell a painting. It was sort of like from my art class right in the main building on campus. I will start a painting and it becomes a really big seller, and everyone loved it so much when we put it into the arsenal. Everyone really liked it, so everyone was going for it, even including my parents.
So I think, in case you jump in if I'm wrong, but I think to sort of explain, so it's obviously different than her normal jobs because she's not paid hourly, but every year at our big auction at the Chicago Art Institute, which is called Artisanal for Misericordia artists, Casey has sold a few paintings that she works really hard on.
Wow.
And so it's like another.
I've been doing the Arsenal for the past 4 years now since I've been here.
How about you, Deb?
I really like the Baddour Center. I have friends here, so I spend a little bit of time with them also. I didn't really have a social network. I lived with a grandparent who raised me from the time I was 8. So really, I didn't have a social network. I didn't have a set of friends at that time as a young child. So for years, with my grandmother's friends, I got to know them and I got used to them. But I did volunteer at a nursing home. So I'm actually better with older citizens than I am with my peers because I never had a lot of peers. I was used to older people. So it had to take me a long time to get used to having peers and how to interact with them. So right now, I'm getting used to having peers.
Michelle, didn't you just become like the
mayor.
president? The mayor? Okay.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. In 1995, I went to Connecticut. I played basketball but actually the actual one that I went to, which was in Ireland, I went there in 2003 and I played volleyball.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I didn't know that.
How do you think you are growing and developing as a person?
I'm a lot more confident than what I was about 10 years ago. I'm learning a lot more self-control on a lot of issues that do happen. But all in all, everything is great.
Well, I know that I'm responsible. I'm independent, going off campus, going out to lunch with friends, and I'm learning my way to respect people, not spread any rumors or drama, because that's how people are sometimes.
That's
I'm
great.
I'm not saying that's me or anything.
That's what happened when you're with a lot of friends, right?
Yes.
There can be some drama. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there can be a lot of drama. And especially if you're at Baddour, there's a lot of drama. Yes.
I meant to say like more fun drama.
Fun drama. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the best part of being a mayor right now?
Just coming up with different ideas for the Baddour Center.
And what are some of the ideas?
They've had a few ideas, like they would like more picnic tables, more activities, just different kinds of things.
So what would you like our audience to know about your life?
I would love to tell everyone where I live, and I love telling my family and my old friends that I used to be friends with. They like my life here because they helped me to get here at Misericordia and made me really feel good. They give me a lot of the confidence to bring me here, and I feel really, really happy here. I have a really good queue and staff that helped me to get along with my life here. I've changed a lot, a couple of years, and it's just been really, really fun.
If it wasn't for Baddour and being here as long as I have, which is 27 years,
wow,
that I would not be who I am today, and I would not be able to do the things that I'm able to. Basically, I'm like really big on people with disabilities, and so I would like people to understand what it is to live with a disability. But just because it's not visible doesn't mean that you don't still have one.
Right.
It's the fact that, a lot of people can look at you and say, well, you don't have one. And when they say that, it's a little hard to explain, yes, I do, and try to explain to them why you have it, or you were born with this, that you're not sure how to say, we have this disability. You're going to have to accept us for who we are.
Mhm.
And if we ask questions about a job that we're not sure about and they get upset, well, why are you in here? Well, sometimes we need to ask again how things run, because we're not always focusing and understanding of what they want us to do. And after the second time, maybe it'll get to the point where you understand what they want.
And do you think that the Baddour Center is providing that kind of support that you need for you to be able to perform well in your workplace?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They actually, if you don't know how to do the job, they actually will show you how to do it. And it's, most of the jobs I would say are pretty easy. And they're not really hard. Sometimes they're a little tedious at times, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of really great jobs.
I'm kind of surprised because you two ladies were not shy when I went to dinner at your house. You had a lot
we
to
weren't
say.
shy.
So I don't know what's going on here. Michelle, what's your biggest, your proudest accomplishments at the Baddour Center?
A few years ago, I was able to take my GED, and I passed 3 of the 5 tests. Unfortunately, I have to take another one because they came out with a new test. My biggest accomplishments are, well, one being with Special Olympics. The one that I really enjoyed the most was the one to Ireland. I also got a picture taken with Colin Farrell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just like my life here. I can't believe it changed, and I'm just excited to be here.
What's the first thing you want to do when this pandemic is over?
Wow.
I'd like to go to work outside the door.
Yeah.
Get back to a somewhat normal life.
Yes.
So what does that look like? What's normal to you?
Being able to go shopping at Walmart, being able to do off-campus activities.
Yes.
Back with Miracles, which is it's the sacred and inspirational singing group that I'm in. Getting our play started. We started a play, and then we had to stop all of it because of the COVID-19.
Same thing with me too. I want to get out of the COVID-19, just to hang out with my friends, going off campus and going out to lunch, and or going out to dinner, going on outings, and just to be independent, get out. We have dance parties here at Chan Apartments all the time. It's just really, really fun. I usually go grocery shopping independently, and I usually go with staff, as always. My normal life would be if I definitely want to go back to work on campus, seeing all my other friends, because some of my other friends don't live at Shannon Apartments. They live in the village and the Sillas, and I don't get to see them that very much anymore. So I want to see them more because I do Heartbreakers with them. I work with them too, like my volunteering or in the art department, bakery, coffee, anything. I definitely want to go back to work and having a social life again.
Yeah.
Being with my family more too, going on
Yeah.
more home visits.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss my friends and families too. I think we're all in the same boat, but it's so nice to see everyone through this amazing technology.
Thank
All right.
you.
Take care. Stay
Thank you.
safe. Bye.
Bye.